over 23 years after the death of General Sani Abacha, the former head of state of Nigeria. The Center for Political Research, Education and Development dedicates a day, Maiden Abacha Day, in honor of his life, time and service towards the country. Some of the achievements of late Sani Abacha includes creation of states, local government, Gwarimpa Estate, and National Hospital. The former governor of Bayelsa State, Dickson Herring, during the Maiden Abacha Day at Abuja, said he used this medium to express his appreciation to the late head of state for splitting Bayelsa State from the underdeveloped parts of Rivers State.
You all know that one of the things he did was the creation of the great state of Bayelsa, isn't it? And since I became governor, 2012, I never hesitated 1 minute in giving honor and recognition to the man who gave teeth to the vision of my people to have a voice of our own by creating Bayelsa. And today, even though I'm here, not as governor, but I believe I have the mandate, not just of the government and the people of Bayelsa, but of the entire Ijaw nation, in using this occasion again, as we have done since 2012 and even before, in expressing our appreciation and gratitude to the wisdom, the foresight, and the courage that informed that decision of splitting Bayelsa out of Rivers State, our old state. As a matter of fact, taking the most underdeveloped parts of Rivers State, which is homogeneously Ijaw, and made it the first homogeneous Ijaw state. We can't thank the Abacha family enough, can't thank the late head of state enough. And so, I had no difficulty ever since then in associating with anything that has to do with the man who made that vision possible. Because that was something that our founding fathers had been fighting for long. A lot of them died without seeing it. And I'm honored, and I've not changed. And I want to state that Bayelsa and the Ijaw nation will continue to be associated with the memory and with the efforts that the organizers are making to preserve the legacies of the late Sani Abacha.
Hamza Al-Mustafa, a former chief security officer of the late head of state, General Sani Abacha, said he is challenging patriotic Nigerians and leaders to search for what is creating disunity in the country, as this is what the late General Sani Abacha fought for.
Since 1972, Nigeria was 12 years old as an independent state. With the discovery of oil and with the performance of General Gawan then as head of state, some certain forces came together and said, it will be disheartening to see us serve this same former colony of ours as now subordinates. That was why at that material time, a new program came up on how to dwarf Nigeria. And I challenge the academia, I challenge patriots, I challenge leaders to go and search for that document and look at the arrangements of dividing Nigeria, creating crisis in Nigeria, creating differences between Muslims and Christians, creating differences between northerners and southerners, creating differences in Nigeria that will dwarf us. And where such things refuse to work, courses of insurgency should be invested upon and be promoted so that Nigeria should remain dwarfed and never to grow. The fear is allow this country to be. We will all be there as subordinates working for them. And no black man should be seen, particularly West Africa and Nigeria, as a subject should be allowed to grow. It's a challenge to the academia, a challenge to the younger ones, a challenge to all patriots and all leaders, old and young, to understand that there is a game that will never allow us to grow. We will be fighting ourselves while they are busy taking what we have. These are some of the things General Abacha went against, and he became an enemy to that group outside and to their cronies in Nigeria. Some of them are highly, highly respected elder statesmen. To me, I have seen all what persecution is all about. There is no fear. If you like, carry on tomorrow and chase me out. But remember, you did it 15 years ago while I was in incarceration. Today I'm free like you. You throw a stone, we throw a medal.
Professor Ubong Basi Eket, a professor of history in the University of Abuja, said history must recognize the late General Sani Abacha, as Abacha's story is our history. He also urged government to name facilities after those who did it in order to inspire future leaders.
We shouldn't go to the past to be thinking about he did this, he did that, this happened and that happened. We all have failed. Nigeria has failed. We all have failed. There is need for revamping. There is need for reorientation. There is need for reorganization. There is need for us to know that we need somebody that can tell us the truth. We should not pretend over matters like this. And I am saying, those who have organized this, I doff my hat for you people. Because we will continue to organize situations like this every day in this country. Even, okay, they say I talk a lot. But as an activist, I say it the way it is. Pretense is the problem that we have here. A lot of us cannot say it when we are supposed to say it. A lot of us only go behind to talk all the rubbish we can talk about people. Why not acknowledge somebody that has done something? Along the line, we all cannot be perfect. The imperfection of man can be seen everywhere. No man is perfect. So the little nitty-gritties that you see and you start to open your mouth to talk about, he did this, what did he do that you have not done in a little way? We all are falling short. Those of us that talk about the righteousness of man, the righteousness of man is like filthy rags in the sight of God. A rag is already a dirty piece of cloth. When it becomes filthy, you imagine what is there. But this is a man that took that giant stride, no matter the situation. When people will come out here, you heard. Everybody that spoke here gave you instances. People respected law. People believed in diplomacy. People believed in processes. You go there to see him, you wait, turn by turn.
The Center for Political Research, Education and Development, which I have the honor and privilege of being the executive director for the past 11 years, is responsible for this journey that we are experiencing today. So I don't want to repeat what happened, who suffered, who was in jail, who was whatever. But at least I know in various universities, especially in political sociology and in political science, in economics, we were teaching about Abacha. I taught about Abacha in political letters in the University of Abuja. My students who are here, even at PhD level, knew for 6 years I was persecuted by the university management for teaching Abacha's ideas. But we survived, and we are here celebrating Abacha. On behalf of the organizers, there are 9 of us who organized this event. The northern zone is housed in Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, Bauchi, and the southern zone is housed at University of Lagos. So all the chairs are here. We welcome you, we appreciate you, we thank you for being doggedly courageous. And if you see the people on the high table, by Allah, that the people who wither the storm, either collectively or individually, to maintain and sustain the name of Abacha. And by Allah, no Jupiter on earth will take this away from us.
Dorcas Olariwaju, Voicetv, Nigeria.